Yo, what's up, guys? Coming out back with a video. And today I want to do my NFL Week 4 picks. So, first on the list, we got 6:15 Mountain Time, Prime Video. We got the Miami Dolphins at the Cincinnati Bengals. I am going to go with the Dolphins here to win. I think the Dolphins here look really solid there and stuff like that. They've been playing some pretty lights out games here and stuff like that. They've been playing some lights out here. They've been playing some pretty lights out and stuff like that for it. On the Bengals, they can't get nothing going there. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the Bengals there and stuff like that. They're not really protecting Joe Burrow there. So I'm going to say Dolphins should win this game there, but this game might be close. That's it for the Thursday night game. So moving on to the Sunday games. October 2nd, we got a 7:30 game, Mountain Time. First on the 7:30 game, we have the Minnesota Vikings at the New Orleans Saints. I am going to go with the Saints here. Saints it's mostly kind of like mostly the Saints are doing okay there. They've been playing their best football there and stuff like that. With their quarterback there, who honestly is mostly decent enough there to play this game and stuff like that for it. Most of the Vikings here, they didn't look that great there. They got technically blown out. The last 2 weeks they technically got blown out, or not really blown out there, but the last 2 weeks they've not been playing that really great football lately and stuff like that for it. So I'm mostly gonna go with the I'm going to go with the Saints here to win. I think the Saints have a little bit of advantage over the Vikings. Next game, we have the Cleveland Browns at the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to go with the Browns here to win. I think the Browns have a little bit more advantage here over the Falcons here. Falcons do not look that great. They look pretty off sync there. The Browns do have a little bit more advantage here and stuff like that for it. So I'm going to go with the Browns here to win over the Falcons. I just don't see the Falcons actually doing too much here and doing too well in this game. Next game, we have the Washington Commanders at the Dallas Cowboys. I am going to go with the Cowboys here to win. I think the Cowboys there, they have a young quarterback there who can actually get stuff done, and they can actually do much better there and stuff like that for it. They can get much done there and stuff like that for it. For the Commanders there, they just don't look that great of a team there. They look pretty off sync there. They can't get nothing possibly going there and stuff like that. They just can't get nothing going and stuff like that for it. So I am going to go with the Cowboys here to win over the Commanders. Next game, we have the Seattle Seahawks at the Detroit Lions. I am going to go with the Lions here. I think the Lions have a little bit of advantage here over the Seahawks here. Lions there look pretty solid there with their running game and stuff like that. Mostly, yes, they've not been showing too much of a game there and stuff like that for it. The Seahawks there, they just look pretty off sync there. They can't get nothing going there and stuff like that. I don't really trust Geno Smith there, who is playing for them there. If Drew Lock was playing for them, I'd be saying, yes, Seahawks should win this game. But technically, I don't really see the Seahawks winning it in this game. So I'm going to go with the Lions here to win over the Seahawks. Next game, we have the Tennessee Titans at the Indianapolis Colts. Going with the Titans here to win. Titans there have a really strong run game. They can actually use that to advantage there and stuff like that. Mostly they do have a really strong run game there and stuff like that for it. The Colts there, they got their victory last week against the Chiefs there. Mostly they got their victory last week against the Chiefs there and stuff like that. They mostly looked at the Colts looked pretty solid last week against Kansas City there and stuff like that for it. But technically, this game is not going to be a real hard-hitting game there. I think Tennessee has a little bit more advantage here over the Colts. Colts just can't get nothing done there. They can't get nothing going. So I'm going to go with the Titans here win over the Colts. Next game, we got the Chicago Bears at the New York Giants. I'm going with the Giants here to win. I think the Giants there are going to rebound from last week there. They technically got blown out last week against the Cowboys. Cowboys kicked their butt hard last week, but they couldn't get nothing going there last week and stuff like that. I think they're going to rebound against the Bears and beat the Bears here. Bears, they don't look that great. They just look pretty off sync there. They've not been playing their best football there at all. So mostly I am going to go with the Giants here to win over the Bears. Next game, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Philadelphia Eagles. I am going to go with the Eagles here to win. Eagles look really hot, red hot, solid there. They've been playing their best football lately. They've been playing lights out and stuff like that. They've been playing a lot of lights out games and stuff like that for it. For the Jaguars, yes, they actually beat. They upset at the Chargers last week there, but most of the Chargers didn't have a quarterback there. They didn't have a quarterback there and stuff like that. They didn't have Justin Herbert last week there. Honestly, Herbert did play, but he technically went down a couple times because he still has that rib injury there. So that's still going to affect it. They're mostly not going to see that mostly and stuff like that. The Jaguars can't really do too much on this game and stuff like that for it. The Eagles there, they look pretty red hot, solid there. Their defense looks pretty solid there. They actually have, technically, I think their defense is pretty hard, really hard, red hot, solid there, and they did pretty well there last week there and stuff like that for it. So I am going to go with the Eagles here to win. I think the Eagles have a little bit of advantage here over the Jaguars. Next game, we have the New York Jets at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I am going to go with the Steelers here to win. I think the Steelers have a little bit more advantage here in the Jets here. Steelers there, they look pretty solid there and stuff like that. Mostly, yes, they've been losing those games there. It's not been doing too well for them and stuff like that. For the Jets there, they look awful. They look freaking awful there. Or they look fucking awful because they've been trying to play their games there. And then they have they have their quarterback there who's not been doing that well for them and stuff like that. Joe Flacco didn't do well for the Jets. They just can't get nothing going there. Jets can't get nothing going at all. The Steelers there, they look pretty solid there. Minus not having a quarterback there, I think they can actually beat the Jets here. Jets just don't look that great of a team there. So I'm going to go with the Steelers here win over the Jets. Next game, we got the Buffalo Bills at the Baltimore Ravens. I am going to go with the Bills here to win. I think the Bills this game might be a real hard-hitting game, but I'm going to go with the Bills here to win. I think the Bills have a really solid defense there who can get it down and actually pressure the quarterback there and stuff like that with Von Miller there. Von Miller, who honestly is a really powerhouse type of player there who can actually get a lot of sacks and stuff like that for it and stuff. Mostly for the Bills and also the Bills offense there with Josh Allen running the ball there. He can actually get some more first downs there, and we might see this going back and forth. This game might go back and forth there. The Ravens there with Jamar Jackson there, who honestly is also another powerhouse player. I think this game is going to be a high-scoring game. This is going to be back and forth type of game there. This game is going to be this game is going to be a high-scoring game here. But I think mostly for the Bills last week from losing against Miami, I think they're going to be pissed off in this game. I think they're really going to be pissed off in this game here, and they're going to try to beat. I think they're going to try to smack the Ravens in the face here this week. So I'm going to go with the Bills here to win over the. I'm going to go with the Bills here to win over the Ravens, but this game is going to be a high scoring game here. So I'm going to go with the Bills here over the Ravens. Next game, we got the LA Chargers at the Houston Texans. This game's a who cares game, but I'm mostly going to I'm going to say the Texans should win this game. Mostly, I think the Texans I'm going to pick up the upset here and say the Texans should win it. The Texans there do not look that great. They've not been playing that great football there at all. They've been playing pretty bad and stuff like that for it. For the Chargers there, they do not have Justin Herbert there. Herbert, who got injured twice there, one in week 2, and he also got hurt against the Jaguars there and stuff like that. So I think Justin Herbert will not be playing this game here, and this will technically hurt the Chargers there in a way there where he's not going to be in games there and stuff like that because their backup quarterback can't really do that much here. Mostly, I think the Texans are going to try to come back and win this game here against the Chargers. I just don't see the Chargers actually winning this game until Herbert comes back. I don't really see the Chargers. I just don't see the Chargers doing well until Herbert comes back there. So I'm going to go with the Texans here over the Chargers. That's it for the 11 o'clock game. So we're going to the 2:05 games, Mountain Time. First on the 2:05, we got the Arizona Cardinals at the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to go with the Cardinals here to win. I think the Cardinals there look really red solid there. They've been playing there and stuff like that. They didn't look pretty red solid there. They've been doing pretty decent there. Mostly they did pretty decent there and stuff like that for it. Mostly they didn't do that well last week against the Rams there. The Rams technically kicked their butt last week, and they kind of felt that effect last week there and stuff. But I think they're going to bounce here this week there against the Panthers there. The Panthers do not look really that great there and stuff like that for it. The Panthers just look pretty off sync there and stuff. So I'm going to say Cardinals can pull it out here and win this one. But this game might be a pretty close game here. But I'm going to say Cardinals can pull it out here and win it. So I'm going to go with the Cardinals here, win it over the Panthers. That's it for the 2:05 games. So we'll go on to the 2:25 games, Mountain Time. First on the 2:25, we got the New England Patriots at the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to go with the Packers here to win. I think Aaron Rodgers there can actually get it done this week at home there. Mostly, I think Aaron Rodgers is going to do pretty well this week here and stuff like that because he is going to play some pretty well. I think Rodgers is going to play some pretty well games and stuff like that for it. Mostly, the Patriots there, they don't have their quarterback there. They don't have Mac Jones there. They don't have Mac Jones there, who honestly did pretty well for them and stuff like that. They don't have Mac Jones because Mac Jones is technically injured there. He has like a leg injury or so. So technically he's going to be out of this game there and stuff like that. So they have to play their backup and stuff like that. And it's not going to look good for the Patriots there and stuff. So I'm going to say the Packers can pull it out here and win this one. So I'm going to go with the Packers here to win over the Patriots. That's it for that game. So let's move on to the next game. We have my Denver Broncos at the Las Vegas Raider haters. I am going to go with my Broncos here to win. We have a solid defense there. We do have a solid defense there. It's actually playing outstanding there and stuff like that. We just need to work on the offense there. We just need to let Russell Wilson light it up and stuff like that. That's what we need to do, is just let Russell Wilson go write the numbers there, let Russell Wilson do what he wants there and stuff like that. That's what Hackett needs to do there. And mostly we need to protect Russell Wilson there in this game. We need to protect him and fend him off there and stuff like that. So I think if the Broncos can work on, if we can protect Russell Wilson and our defense can put some lights out stuff there and stuff like that. I think we can actually win this game here against the haters. Haters they're not that great. Their defense is not that 100% that great there. They've been kind of lacking on their defense there. Who honestly is not doing that 100% that great there. But we'll see. Derek Carr and Devontae Adams, we might have to watch out for Derek Carr and Devontae Adams there. We might have to maybe double team Devontae Adams. That's what we need to do in this game here and stuff like that for it. But mostly I'm going to say this game is going to be massively close. I'm going to say this game is going to be massively close here. But I'm going to say my Broncos can pull it out here and win this one. But this game is going to be close. That's it for that game there. Let's move on to Sunday Night Football, 6:20 Mountain Time, primetime NBC. We got the Kansas City Chiefs at the Tampa Bucks. Mostly we don't know about this game here. We don't know if this game is going to be moved because of the weather there. We don't know if this game is going to be at Tampa or this game is going to be in Kansas City there. We don't 100% know where this game is going to be technically held at there because technically, because we all know about the storm thing that's actually happening right now in Florida. We don't know if this game is going to get moved or not. But mostly get into the game there. Patrick Mahomes there. Mostly, I'm going to go with the Bucks here to win. I think the Bucks have a little bit of advantage over the Chiefs here. Bucks actually have Tom Brady there, who actually will try to go down the field there. He does have Gronk there, who's actually a pretty powerhouse guy there for them and stuff like that. And then they can actually move down the field and stuff like that for it. Mostly, they do actually have some pretty good wide receivers there who actually did pretty well there and stuff like that for it. For the Chiefs there, the Chiefs look pretty solid also, but they got embarrassed last week against the Colts there. I don't know if they're going to try to rebound it here, but I don't know if they're going to rebound against the Bucks there because the Bucks do have a better defense there, and the Chiefs do. The Chiefs there do not have Tyreek Hill there, so they don't have Tyreek Hill, and that's going to hurt them in this game here. So technically, I'm going to say Bucks can pull it out here and win this one against the Chiefs. That's it for that game. So that's it for the Sunday game. So let's move on to Monday Night Football, October 3rd, 6:15 Mountain Time, primetime ESPN. We got the LA Rams at the San Francisco 49ers. Going with the Rams here to win. I think the Rams have a little bit of advantage here over the Niners. Niners there, they don't look that pretty good there, but their defense looks pretty solid there. Their defense does look pretty solid, and they do pretty well there and stuff like that. I think the Rams are going to try to bounce back here and try to beat the Niners here. Not beat the Niners, but I think the Rams have a little bit of advantage over here against the Niners here and stuff like that. So I'm going to go with the Rams here over the Niners. So yep. Comment, rate, and response to its members. We like, love, and please subscribe. Hit the notification to see uploads. Comment, response to its members. Like, hang out, have a peace.